Right, the game has started. It's me to go first. I don't think there's a 7 here, but Jager looks alright. Jager 442. And I have Motties. Motties plays in column I, making Jagers. Motties. Titmouse is good as well. And Titmouse through a U. Does the A offer me a full timer? I have the miss prefix. I have the ism ending. Just looking at that A to see if there is an 8 here through that A. Atomize, no. Okay, that full timer is not blocked, but will be a lot harder to work through that. Has opponent offered a better spot for Motties? That's 89. I might actually go with that, because that's going to be more than column I. Motties, yeah. And I get rewarded with a blank, so I have the ly ending, the ALY ending. Okay, opponent plays Phoebe. The Y plays next to the B. Can I get rid of both Y's, or is it necessary to get rid of both? Baloney, but not enough space for baloney. What about just Sly? That's not a terrible rack leave. Sly for 28, or can I play maybe Yay? It's a better rack leave. 32 Yays. I do have a blank. Sly gives less away. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Yay for 32. Okay, this looks very close. Lunia. And I have the IES ending. Lunia doesn't appear to play. i.e. buyer, no good. And Yay, do I have a bingo with the blank as an S? Or a bingo beginning with an O or an E to play above the R. Nothing goes in front of EXO. I have an N for going under exon, so but that doesn't really assist as far as the bingo option. Maybe something ending on in ER over here. Lonelier, something. Noodler. I hope I'm not missing a bingo here, but I'm almost sure there's got to be at least one either playing above the R Okay, what do I do here? Maybe just lose. I mean, that rack leave is pretty flexible. Yep, I'm going with this. Oh, F-O. I must be tired. What about just new across here? That looks alright. Okay, definitely bingoing with this rack. I have Lardier. And he's exchanged, my opponent. Okay. I have radials onto the S, but do I have anything onto the R? It's got to be something ending in ER here for sure. Laidlier. No, that's not. Exons. I don't think exons is good. Maybe it is actually. Something ending in. I think I'm just going with radials. Oh, it's not good either. Okay, that's a bit of a miss there. Oh, of course. What about yays? And this rack with an S. I'm seeing all sorts of 8s, but can't see it with an S. Derails, of course. That's a fairly good looking rack as well. H plays there for a good score. Oof, is oof good? Oof, Alf 38, great rack leave. Looks pretty close to a bingo, this actually. I have the pro prefix. I have the up prefix, upward, up. I think Alf. Or am I thinking of Alfé with an E at the end? I think Alf might be good as well. Civvies, nice bingo by opponent. Has he offered anything better? PH play down here. Nothing I can see. I have a CHED ending, so I don't think Prouched is good. That would be a nice score if it was. 194, but Pouched would be, so I'll go with Pouched for 45. Vowel heavy, but I can resolve it with EAU, AUE. Play of EAU here would be fairly decent. 13 with a good rack leave. Certainly better than changing. X has been played, so this hotspot not too dangerous. Any other spots for EAU or AUE? Okay, opponent goes there. Still happy with EAU. That seems alright with Rage, Garters, and Jaegers. Garters. Any other places for it if that spot is blocked? Ragster? I don't think Ragster is good. Maybe it is. Garters. Right. So, okay, there's 24 consonants, 16 vowels, so a little bit consonant heavy. Opponent looks like they're fishing for a bingo. Garters, and I draw the Q with the U. So not many troublesome racks to deal with here so far. I've had a good run. Quern. I have Queen here, sorts the rack out quite nicely. Well, maybe not as nicely. Belating, nice. Okay. Anything for me here? No QI. Any no, it looks like my best bet is gonna be Queen. I think scores pretty well there. Queen MRN. Can't see anything better. I'm gonna go with that. Got some heavy scoring tiles here. I have Knave. Where can my K play? What a Came up here. 48. So I got Mank here. Is Mank, or is it Rank? Rank scores quite well. 40. Not sure about Mank. Queen takes a Y. Both have been played, as well as the S. Came also plays here, actually, for a decent score. 44. Both might be blocked, but hoping one of them will remain available. Opponent still has loads of time. Just looking where that second blank... right, we had a blank each there. So the Z still unplayed. Opponent could get a really big score with a Z across the top there. But I've still got that decent K play down the bottom. Any other options? I thought knaves might play there, but it just misses. Okay, so this R is still a pretty good, useful floater for an 8. Bingo through that R. No E's to come. That's interesting. I think I played the last one there with Queen, and not particularly bingo-y either. I mean, you've got the ING, I guess, but a fair few O's and I's there. There's an RST. I suppose there's bingo potential there, but once that R is taken out, I think it'll be pretty difficult to get a bingo down on this board. Okay, opponent plays go up there. I've still got my came spot here for 44, and that was a bit of a potential problem. I saw that there were quite a few consonants, but it was a bit unlucky as well. I guess I have Verl for 14. Terrible rack leave, but unlikely that I'm able to change after my opponent plays. Yep, 6 tiles left, so I have to just struggle through this one. Came, I think it only takes an S, maybe. Mess, I don't have anything there, so really this is the only vowel that I can play through. I don't even have anything to go at after ON, so I'll go with Verl for 14, and I draw a couple of vowels, so that was a relief. What does opponent have? Any potential bingo? Not that I can see. Almost dipolar, but not quite. Have an A for going under the Z, but that's where the story ends. queen, it's not niacin through an I, but there's just nothing here. What have I got? Actin for 14. Doesn't really give opponent much. An extra O or an I and an N. Actin will give me an outplay with an or nan and orn, as well as nan there, so I was thinking if I had something with a Z, zinc, nant. No, that doesn't give me. No, it doesn't give a guaranteed out, so I'll go with actin. At least it gives me 2 spots for my out. Nan there and nan there. Opponent still has about 5 minutes, but just looking at his best play here. Dial, okay, he goes for dial, and I'll go with an and hour for 12. So that was the end of that one. I had a good flow and managed to score over 500. Always good when that happens. Just a quick examination of the game. See how we fared with the racks. Jaeger seems best, 42. And Motties, Titmos are spotted for an extra point. I see Titmos there, MO, right, yep. So that was close enough. And then Yay for 32. Poly-Niners, wow. Don't think I would ever have spotted that. Poly-Niners at L3. That is there onto the S. Wow. Okay. My next rack, new. I played for 18. That was alright. And then derails for 80, but dialyzer at 14H was best. Pluralizing few. Dialyzer, which would have exposed 2 trips, always better than exposing just the one. But derails not far behind in equity. And then I got pouched. Yep, that was my play. Rugae at B6 was the analyzer's choice. Rugae. Okay, nice play for 18. I scored 13 with EAU, but a better rack leave than AE. I quite like the RAGE rack leave. And then my next rack was garters. Yep, that seems okay. And Queen Mank at E1 for 34. Slightly better rack leave. Yeah, E1 Mank through there. Undoubling the N and keeping NR instead of that extra consonant. So pretty good. Although Queen did actually block 2 bingo lanes, quite useful bingo lanes, so I still like Queen. And then Came was my play at the top, and Verl and Vint were both. I would have gone for Vint, actually undoubling the N. I think I rushed that a bit. And then it was Cryant. Nice. Okay, double N. Probably could have gone, with Anne, going out with Anne. But not really much in those at the end. I went with Acton and then went out with Anne. So, good game. It did seem to flow fairly well for me. Pretty happy with how I played most of the game. Hope you enjoyed watching that one, and I'll see you next time.